Hello guys and welcome to Lumwaji TV. Today we'll be talking about the Game Week 4 match reactions. We'll begin with the Liverpool game where they lost by 7 goals to 2, astonishingly to Aston Villa. We'll also be talking about the Everton game, the game changers. We'll also be talking about fantasy, the kings of the game week. We'll also be talking about the Manchester United game where they lost heavily to Tottenham, to Mourinho's Tottenham. We'll also be talking about the Arsenal game, which is my team by the way, where we won slightly, 2 goals to 1. We beat Sheffield United. Fantasy week haikuwa rahisi. I got 59 points, but haikuwa rahisi. The average was 48. The average was 48 points.
19.
Average was 48 points. We'll also talk about the game changers in the major signings, the signings that have brought most change this season. I'll begin with James Rodriguez, who I think has brought the most impact to Premier League with 2 assists and 2 goals and 1 assist. Yes, 2 goals and 1 assist, and alinipea that 6 points. He was my captain, and yes, hizo ndo tutaongelea leo. So I'll begin with the Liverpool game where they lost heavily. They were beaten by Aston Villa. Ilikuwa kichapo ya mwaka. Walipigwa bao 7, 7-2. Who expected that? Nataka kusema that game I expected it because Liverpool bila Alisson hakuna shit your team, na Sadio Mane is also hakuna corona, so Jota played there. So I think Liverpool without the front 3 complete hawezi cheza game, hawezi win na bila Alisson. We saw in the Atletico game where they were eliminated by Atletico, where Adrian alikuwa anapeana 2 ball, same thing he did yesterday. So that game siwezi sema Aston Villa waliponea kwa sababu walicheza game, but most of the goals were deflections, but they still won. But it also began with Adrian's error where he made a blind pass. So I think the game, if Alisson was there, angeleta change, angeleta impact. Yes, that's what I think. So, Liverpool's goals were scored by Mohamed Salah. So hebu ifikiria kama Salah angekuwa. Just think for a minute kama Mo Salah angekuwa. So what I mean is Liverpool bila front 3, hiyo front 3 yao ya Firmino, Mane na Salah hawana shit kabisa, na bila keeper, bila Alisson. So it's a team that basically depends on the first team, the squad A. Ukitoa squad A, hata ukitoa msemo mmoja umemaliza hiyo team. So it was quite embarrassing. Last season they only lost 1 game, which was to Watford, where they lost 3-0, but wame lose game ya 4 ama 5. Wame lose game ya, that's quite embarrassing. So next game Liverpool will be facing Everton, and I think it will be a very very tough game because Everton walipiga signing ya mwaka, James Rodriguez, who performs in every game, and I think Rodriguez anaweza pia De Bruyne kumpe pale mid, in terms of playmaker award, award ya playmaker. I think Rodriguez anaweza chukua kitu because the guy is quite good. Everton had a good deal hapo, so I think hiyo game itakuwa tough, but can you predict? I think Everton will win that game. If you ask me, I think Everton will win the game. So let's talk about Arsenal, which is my team. Again, tuongelee Arsenal where we won 2-1. Tulishinda 2-1 with goals from Pepe and Saka, the youngster. So your game, I think Pepe brought an impact vile aliingia. So if you ask me, I think Pepe should start over Willian. Pepe should start because nimsa analeta impact. Okay, he doesn't take all the chances, but analetanga impact. So I think Pepe analeta more impact kushinda Willian. If you ask me, I think he should start over Willian. So your game, McGoldrick ndo alitufunga. We scored 2 goals and we got comfortable. So I think your game tungeendelea kulalisha hivyo tungefungwa tena ingeisha 2-2. We would have lost 3 points.
Ni Arsenal.
So let's talk about the Arsenal under Arteta. Arsenal sahi si ile Arsenal mnajua. Tuko na coach mdeadly, matouch bao. If you look at Saka's goal yesterday, the touches that were there, it was exquisite and pure perfection. So I think in our next fixture we'll be facing Man City, and I think we'll win. I'm positive we'll win. Tutashinda hiyo game because sahi Man City is a team that relies on mistakes. Ukiangalia last season tulikuwa tupiga ni defensive mistakes za kina Socrates, Mustafi, but sahi tuko na defender Gabriel. Acheki. So hiyo game itakuwa tough, itakuwa rahisi. Man City watakuwa home, itakuwa pale Etihad 17th October on a Saturday. So I think Arsenal this season nikipredict tutamaliza top 4. Tutadisplace Man City hapo if you ask me. So yes, that's it for the Arsenal game. So to end the Manchester United game, who are beaten thoroughly by Mourinho's Tottenham. So tuangalie hiyo game kwanza. Nilikuwa na Harry Kane kwa timu yangu by the way. So let's look at the Manchester United game which ended 6-1. Spurs had 6 goals obviously, and Manchester United had 1 goal. So the goals were scored by Tanguy Ndombele. So the second goal was scored by Son, who scored 2 goals. Karibu apate hat-trick ingine. Harry Kane also scored 2 goals, and Aurier scored the last goal. So I think if you ask me, Tottenham tuseme they were kind of lucky, but Manchester United was still beaten thoroughly. Walichapwa kichapo wajaichapwa. Blanco na West, if you're watching this, na Cyrus mulipigwa bao 6 sawa, na Jackson pia, so walipigwa bao 6. Marshall got a red card, and I think if you ask me, that red card was not fair. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but your red card haikuwa fair. Ama angepea wote wawili red card. Both Marshall and ilikuwa Lamela, I think it was Lamela. So Manchester United, I think defense no shida. Defense is the problem. Harry Maguire pale ni fridge mwenyewe. I think hata Socrates is better. Na Mustafi pia wako at least. Na Manu mko chini hii season kuanza, signings hawajapiga. Wako chini kila siku, wako Manchester United, mimi kwanza fans wa hiyo team mko chini nyinyi wote. Kina Cyrus. So Manchester United will be facing Newcastle in the next game, and I think they'll win if you ask me. I think hapo watashinda, watapata 3 points hiyo game. It's a big loss, it's quite embarrassing. Hawatakuwa na Marshall hiyo game. So I think Pogba, hajakuwa na impact this season sana. Premier League hajakuwa na impact if you ask me. So I think wangepea Van the big chance ajiprove, tuone what he can bring to the table. So yes, Manchester United fans, I think hawezi ongea leo, sacha tungoje. So next game we'll talk about the Everton game, where Calvert-Lewin this season amekuwa on form with 6 goals, wakiwa na Son akona ngapi? Wakiwa na Son pale juu. Hao ndo top scorers sahi as per now as things stand.
Harry Kane top 6 assists.
Harry Kane has 6 assists. So tuangalie pale Calvert-Lewin this season amewaka. Ni kama amepata supply Rodriguez mwenyewe. Nimemwambia huyo kijana ameleta impact. He has brought the biggest impact to Premier League. So Rodriguez alifunga 2, Yerimina akafunga 2, Calvert-Lewin pia akafunga. Brighton's goals were scored by Maupe and Bissouma. And I think Brighton is a good team. Kwanza kuna kijana anaitwa Lamptey. The boy is a wonder kid. Kijana anacheza game. So hiyo game I think mtu alileta impact sana hiyo game ni James Rodriguez. I think is the biggest signing this summer. Yeye ndo ameleta change Premier League yote. Hiyo na emphasize. Everton will be facing Liverpool in their next match, and I think Everton will win that game by 1 goal margin, nikipredict. And I think it will be a very tough game, but sijui kama Mane atakuwa amerudi na Alisson, but kama watakuwa amerudi it will be a very tough game. But kama wawili watakuwa amerudi, I think Everton will have a very smooth win. So that's it for today. Welcome back to my channel once again, and subscribe to get more videos like this one, and to get my content on a regular basis. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, hit the like button and share. Thank you.